Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this second stream of Civilization VI, The Gathering Storm, where we are playing as the wealthiest man who ever lived, Mansa Musa. So, what is going on here? We are friendly with Shaka Zulu, we're friendly with the Canadians, because everyone's friendly with the Canadians. We are currently trying to establish one last city, so we're going to go with 7 cities total. We could probably squeeze one in down here, but there would be a lot of overlap. And I don't think it's necessarily necessary to do so. Gao's going to take all of that. We could probably also fit one in, like here, but again, lots of overlap. So if Nani is there, 1, 2, 3, it goes up to here. Yeah. We'll get these tiles, and that's about it. Although, there might be more resources off the shore. I'm not sure about that. Kind of the same thing as this spot. Nah, we're good. This is going to be fine. So, let's hit the next turn button then, shall we? How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well this evening. Eureka! Work on the watermill has taught your workers much about construction practices. Knowledge of construction. And we've got another great person. Another great merchant. Gain 60 gold. The nearest city annexes this tile into its territory. That one's for an entire great merchant? That's kind of rubbish. Oh, annexes. So I guess that could be used to claim territories which have already been claimed by somebody else. I don't think there's anything around particularly that I need to do that with. No. Nah, I think I'm actually just going to hit the pass button. This is a thing I've never done. If you do not wish to recruit this great person and would rather save your great person points for a future opportunity, you can choose to pass. Passing costs 12 great person points and cannot be undone. The points spent will apply as a discount to the great person, allowing other players to acquire it for less. Pass. Alright. Niani. Wait, what's... Okay, so it just outright blocks us. Gotcha. Niani could build some stuff. What is available? A monument or city walls? I don't think you particularly need the monument. I mean, we could do it as a last hurrah. But the city walls, sure, let's grab that. Provides walls around the city centre and the encampment. Oh, I didn't realise that. Walls allow range strikes from the city and the encampment and must be defeated before a city can be assaulted. Provides 1 tourism after advancing the conservation civic. And we have trader who's going to go over to Niani so we can start converting stuff. Increase of commerce through the land will soon attract a trade fair. Progress towards medieval fairs has advanced considerably. Marvellous. Speaking of which, when do I get a missionary? 120. And in fact, if we click on... That's not it. Capitalism. Really? Strength of capitalism's dropping? Yeah, because Protestantism is in all 3 of these. Yeah, see? Zulu's been converting me, and I don't like it. So we need to get Timbuktu, we need to get Cardiff, we need to get Gao, and then from that we should be able to start converting back. Because remember, our conversion is 25% stronger. Our pressure, rather. So it'll take time. But we can use missionaries, and I'm still pretty happy about the fact that we waited. Alright, let's go and explore this, see what's around the back of those mountains. You... need orders. Let's just go and stick a scout down here just to make sure they don't spawn some bad guys. And then otherwise, I think we're pretty much good to just hang out over here. Drought. A major drought has struck the Bandar Brunei. The number of people living in your empire is truly impressive.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun.
And we've got theology, even. So, plus 100% holy site adjacency bonuses. That would be pretty good. I don't think it's good yet, but it will be. Then the Mahabodhi Temple grants 2 apostles must be built on woods adjacent to a holy site district within a temple. You must have founded a religion, plus 4 faith. Interesting. I don't think we need to do that. And we have no forest. Well, we have a forest here. Oh, requires a temple. I see. Allows the purchasing of apostles, gurus, inquisitors with the proper belief, warrior monks. These can only be purchased with faith. Well, I would say that we need a temple. I think we probably need it more than the walls. You can hang out over here. And then new civic. So games and recreation would unlock the entertainment district, while the recorded history would give us another governor title. We are going to want the governor title. We need 2 campuses. Research construction. How far are we from construction? I think we need a engineering before construction, right? No, it's right there. And we could do it in 10 turns. So construction's going to be relatively easy. I think that's actually going to be easier than the campus district. So we're going to go ahead and get recorded history, which will allow me time to unlock the other boost. Also, Bandar Brunei could have this 3rd envoy, which would make us the suzerain and also increase the amount of gold from every market. And we're going to have a lot of markets. Boom. Plus 7 right there. The rulers of Bandar Brunei bow to Mali, who've become their first suzerain in the world. Excellent. Submit to our peaceful ways by force. And we can purchase with faith. Hold your horses. We need a missionary. Ching. Need more housing in Gao. That should happen when the granary is built. Natural wonder. Oh, we discovered the Great Barrier Reef? Where? Oh, here. Right off the coast. 2-tile natural wonder that can be found on coastal terrain and provides plus 3 food and plus 2 science. For a coastal tile, that's pretty good. Can you sell through it, though? Movement cost 1. Yes, you can. Huh. Well, alright then. Right, and we have a warrior here who's going to rest until healed. And I believe that the archer has been sent south to go and fortify Tadmeka. Canada is expanding, adding the new settlement of Victoria. Is he indeed? Alright, so we've got the missionary. We need to go to Timbuktu and convert it post-haste. Barbarians, they're in the south. Well, I can do something about that. Timbuktu is also pop-capped. Okay, and we're just going to leave you hanging out down here. And we got another trading post in Kumbisale. Good. Still converting. God damn it. Well, I should hopefully have more faith production than he does. So hopefully we can just out-convert them. Right, are there any cities that have not yet got any trade? No. So I would say you continue going to Nyani. That'll do. I hope the Nazca is in your game. The improvement they give is insane. I think that's a nation only, isn't it? Oh, you need to have a religious city-state. Nazca line provides +1 faith to adjacent tiles, +1 faith to adjacent tiles with a resource, +1 food to adjacent desert and desert hills after discovering civil service, +1 production to adjacent flat tiles after researching mass production, +1 appeal. Can only be built on flat desert, the tile cannot be worked. Nazca is the name of a city, a region, and a culture along the southern coast of Peru. The area was famous for a series of enormous geoglyphs carved into the desert called, creatively enough, the Nazca Lines. Oh, I see. Nazca is a city. Don't understand now. I thought it was literally an improvement. No, Nazca's not here. Alright, Timbuktu is going to get some capitalism. And then I think we're going to go and hit Cardiff. No, we're going to go and hit Kumbasale. Alright, question. Missionaries. They convert citizens to their religion, may not initiate theological combat with other religions, but they can defend. Religious strength 100. So they can just convert people, and I think they can convert people of other religions. I wasn't sure if they could only convert pagans. So this missionary is going to head south to Komsale, as is the archer. Alright, this warrior is going to go ahead and garrison, I think. And then we can build another thing. So Walata. Okay, we can't build on the Eye of the Sahara. Wasn't sure about that. Could get a holy site. Would take quite a long time though. There are no improvements here, so we probably do want to purchase one. Not here because we don't have a market. Or a Sukba. It'll have to be one of these two. Or here. Yeah, we'll get it in Timbuktu. So let's go ahead and purchase a builder and send them down to Alata. And in fact, Gal could do with one as well. Where's my settler? There you are. So kind of similar. Oh, good. That's not. That's a Sukba. Okay, cool. So we could put the Sukba there, or we could put a religious center here. I think what we're going to do is build it here. So purchase tile. That one. Build holy site. There. +6. There's a +10. It's +8 as well. +10. Adjacent natural wonders give more. I mean, that's a ludicrous amount of faith. I kind of have to go with it. Although that's completely screwed up my plans for how to have all of these out. Well, actually, not necessarily, because if I still put the holy site here, and then this city is Sukba here, these two are still going to be adjacent. That's still adjacent to a holy site. This one doesn't actually matter. Alright, I'm going to use the pin system because I actually really like this pin system. We're going to say this is going to be W Sukba. That's not how you spell it, I don't think. And this is going to be that. And I'm going to see how you actually spell that. Suguba. Suguba. So that's going to be Walata Suguba. And then this is going to be Kumbisala's holy site. Okay. This is one of the things I really like about Civ 6 is you have the pin system, so you can make these plans and then just say, yeah, don't forget to do this, Mordred. Because I have a memory like a sieve. We're going to move down here. That archer might actually be in range. He is. Fire! Not dead. Okay, we have a builder. And we were going to send the builder down to Walata, where we can't actually do very much. Food production here is going to be a problem. You can put, like, food in the marsh, I think. And then farms down here. Or we could just send you to Gao and make Gao a lot more productive. Let's do that. Welcome rainfall. At last rain has arrived to alleviate the suffering of the major drought. Already our crops are recovering and the Bandar Brunei drought is now a footnote in the historical record. That didn't affect me, but cool. Okay, missionary. 200 capitalism. Yeah, there are a lot of Protestant missionaries here. I'm not appreciating this at all. And they're putting a lot of pressure on us because we let them get a bit of a foothold. It's going to be an uphill battle to kick them out. I'm just going to need to make sure that I build as many plus faith buildings as possible and then just outproduce them, which we should be able to do. We are a very, very pro-faith faction. And let's have... Oh, it can't go through armor. Interesting. Go that way. Give them a taste of the true faith. Capitalism. And if they don't accept it, I'll buy it. I'll buy Protestantism. I'm sure that's possible. We'll make it a wholly owned subsidiary under capitalism. That's basically what capitalist preachers do. They just bribe people. Imagine. Okay, archers. We need to move up one tile and then fire. He did. Right, this is still Protestant. How Protestant? 3 Protestants versus 2 capitalists. Ooh, they built me a meeting house. Oh, it allows construction of a meeting house. No, it doesn't. Because I don't have a holy site. Well, I don't want to kick them out entirely then. I just want to be the predominant, so we're spreading it. Oop. Now capitalism is predominant. So we've got Nyani, Timbuktu, Kumbasala. I'm hoping that the triple effect can get Cardiff and Gao converted. Protestantism is shrinking here, and they've only got the one person. And next turn we can get another missionary, and we can hire him in either Kumbasala or Timbuktu. Both of which have the Sugba, so cheaper missionaries. Oh, that's true. We get cheaper missionaries. Not only do we build more or generate more faith, but our faith units are 30% cheaper anyway. That's a hidden benefit. We get cheap missionaries. Kind of making me wonder what the missionary bonuses are that we could have got with the religion. I'm sure there would have been some. Oh well. Right. In one turn, you finish the holy site, at which point I might try and just rush by the shrine. You go ahead and build me the plantation. You can head back into town and recover. What do I think of this offer? They wish to buy wine. I don't want your horses. Don't want your money. Do want your diplomacy. And they're willing to pay a lot for it. I would say that's acceptable. Now we're getting really quite diplomatic. Oh, you get +2 from being the suzerain. That's how you generate diplomatic favour. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well, that's true. Another thing we could do is just hire more builders with the money. And frankly, I think that is, well, how much are builders? 140. The shrine is 220. Let's buy the shrine and then build the temple. Now producing 25 a turn. That's more like it. Oh, and also hire a missionary. Again, can be in any of these three. So I think we want to try and convert Cardiff, convert Gal. And then that way we can just start applying a ton of pressure. They're going to try and get Akkad. That's fine. They can try. Oh. Price has gone up. Next turn. Friendship has expired. Friendship with Wilfred Laurier has expired and will need to be re-established. Hello. Friends? I joined the people in Canada in their wish to accept your friendship. Let's just declare it to the world. Excellent. Oh, unit needs orders. Archers, you definitely want to get over there. And I might just leave this warrior in Kumbisale. So we have defenses a little bit further back in case we need to rush their assistance. You also want to buy my wine. So it looks like 2 for 1 is the most they'll ever do. I'm happy with that for now. For now? You're making me nervous again. Shaka, you've been working so hard in your diplomacy. And then that. Come on. Other things I think I do want to do is get a road from Gao probably to Kumbe Sala. Or maybe Gao to Cardiff, because Cardiff is already connected to Kumbe Sala. And then also Wallata to Kumbe Sala. Like, I want the roads to cover everything, rather than this, like, Gao to Niani to Timbuktu. Like, that's a long way, when I should just be able to go across here. Missionary. Higher. Do they get more expensive every time? Yes. Noted. And this warrior is just going to stay put. Peace be with you and yours. It is heartening to see another just as pious as myself. Yeah, we are having a bit of a religious battle right now. Many dispute the actual start of the medieval era, but you know it was when Marley discovered apprenticeship.
We are all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master.
Right, now we can get industrial zones and workshops. Speaking of which, can we get the next great merchant yet? Gain 200 gold, gain 1 envoy. See, that's a lot better. And we should not be far off of getting it. Alright. You need to head over to Cardiff. And you have got one charge left. We'll clear the marsh. What does marsh do? Is it at all positive? Provides +1 food. Will I actually be able to build a farm here? Because doesn't farm require water? Or is that a Civ 5 thing? Can only be built on grasslands. Playing constructing farms adjacent to other farms provide bonuses to housing. Oh! Adjacency bonus. 1 food from every 2 adjacent farm tiles requires feudalism. +1 food from each adjacent farm requires replaceable parts. Where's the housing bonuses? So we need another worker. Which we could leave in Timbuktu, except Timbuktu I'm going to guess is pretty much housing capped. Niani really isn't. Gao is... You are... We're having a lot of housing caps with the exception of Niani. So really what you should do is go up there. Then I'm probably going to have to get rid of some of these planes. Although actually... production. I'm still relying very heavily on the production there. In fact, I don't need to rely on... I don't need to focus production anymore. I can just focus on anything. Which should also give us more income. Is it possible to focus faith? Oh, it is. I'm going to say don't focus it, but that's good to know. We can get construction. Siege tower and terracotta army. I'm going to finish the ancient wall so that I can get engineering. Engineering. It takes 3 turns. Wait, what's the other thing I could build? No, I can get another district here. Including the campus. Curiously. How are we doing for score? We're currently 3rd. Wilfred Laurier 2nd to last. And there is somebody, or 2 people ahead of us. Hence, you know, 3rd. I wonder if the AI still has a percentage chance to backstab you no matter what, like in Civ 5. Don't know. How's the campaign of Civ 6 going? I survived the Neolithic, I guess you'd call it. Which is definitely the hardest time for Mali before they get access to districts. Like, Mali really rely on the districts. And yeah, now it's going well. Canada looking pretty weak. I'm not sure I agree with that. They do have 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. Same as Shaka. Admittedly, we have 6, with a 7th on the way. Alright, Tatmeka is definitely at this juncture going to build ancient walls. Like, that place needs to be fortified if nowhere else is. And there goes Jen. Tatmeka's archer can stay put. And Jen is going to build a granary. Oh, and I have an envoy. Well, we still haven't met any other mercantile locations. Arma is Faith. Vilnius. What's that? Culture? Yeah, Arma I think is probably the next one that we do. Suzerain bonus. Your builders can now make monastery improvements. Monasteries provide +2 faith, +15 healing for friendly religious units on the tile that was attacked this turn. +1 faith for every 2 adjacent districts. Provides +1 housing. Receive additional housing once colonialism is discovered. Cannot be built next to another monastery. That sounds like an excellent building for my deserts. Because there aren't very many buildings you can build in the desert. Need the builder at the border to get the stone iron. I know. What are you? Science. Getting extra science at the capital is also a very good shout. Right now I'm in a faith war, so we're going to get that +2 faith in the capital. Oh, +2 faith for every shrine. We're going to have a lot of shrines and a lot of temples. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to go for this.